Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Final Fantasy XIV. This is a 2-for-1 video. Song is called The Scars of Battle, aka The Lost City of Amdapor. And then I will be checking out a 2016 FanFest concert. Same song, I guess. Requested by Snoopjack and Turundi MC. Let us begin. It's a short song. Let's go. Video provided by Mecha D. This already sounds way different. Fourth chord was honestly, this is like really damn good. Violins in the background. Oh, well, there's the end of that. Okay. This one's a little longer, 6 minutes. 2016 FanFest, Masayoshi Soken piano concert. Let's go. Oh, cell phone quality. He plays piano too? Today I learned. He's playing two pianos. Actually, it makes sense. He plays keys with all the songs he's written. Is he hitting a cardboard box? This guy's a jokester. I guess I should have known that with Lahi. I love that chord. Despite the funniness, this is great. I didn't even know that was him. I mean, I know it's like supposed to be funny, but it's working. Sounds like a good percussion. He's got his own little microphone for it too. Sorry if this is causing motion sickness for everyone. Class clown, huh? What? Have you ever tried? I think he messed up a note there. Oh well. It's a great melody. Nice. Man, I had no idea. Oh. One of the rare instances where a Twitch follower shows up in the video. Let me remove that. That's like the 4th time that's ever happened on the channel, I think. Wait, what is that song? That song sounds different. This is a different song, no? Oh, what is that? And it ends just like that. Okay. Well, disregarding that, we'll get back to that later. I could have sworn that last thing he played was a song that I've heard before, but I can't name it. And it's from this game. Anyways, the song itself that we were talking about, The Scars of Battle, Lost City of Amdapor, honestly, was really damn good. And it was so short, I kind of want to hear it again. But that took me by surprise. Especially not being a boss theme. I don't get a lot of world themes. But actually, I mean, well, I love piano quite a bit. But, you know, it's interesting because I'm still talking about the first one, mind you. But I'm going to take something from the second one. I did not know he played. So that's an original just of his. But not to say, you know, who was better or whatever, but to me, it reminded me a lot of Nobuo Uematsu. Quite a bit. It almost didn't sound 14 like. I know it sounds weird, but from what I've heard of 14, there's not a lot of stuff like this. This fit the area very well too, right? It's called the Lost City, so I'm guessing it's just obviously abandoned. But I saw what it looked like. It looked very barren and kind of ruled by something that took over it. It felt like what it sounded like. It also reminded me of Nier Automata, which I played recently. Kind of had that same sort of, you know, again, barren, nothing's left type of thing. And then the piano, it was very different from 14. And that's saying a lot since 14 has so many sounds. But apparently it was also very different for Soken, because I didn't even know he can do stuff like that. But it makes sense now. You know, I didn't think... Surely, you know, someone who's written these many songs for one game wouldn't just be like only a guitar player or only a vocalist. It makes total sense that they play keys, because they can just translate all these melodies that you can just make into multiple instruments. But yeah, it definitely sounded like Nobuo to me. I also just heard, I believe it was called Roses of May from Final Fantasy IX. I could be wrong, but the solo piano song, I just heard that recently, and it reminded me of that because, again, the solo piano. It's really, really beautiful. When I think of Soken, most of the time, as much variety as he has, I usually kind of envision a more energetic, not happy, but like a more energetic, catchy type of song. Good energy. I am having trouble recalling if I've heard anything sort of remotely solemn or sentimental from him like this. I can't think of one. Not off the top of my head. Either way, I like this quite a bit. I am a huge fan of the piano. Huge. And I think maybe the slowest song from 14 I've heard, maybe counting Answers and Dragon Song, which were both Nobuo Uematsu. So, yeah, this actually stood out quite a bit. And it was really catchy. It was really, really good. I actually really enjoyed that quite a bit. I was not expecting any of that. Now, as far as the second one, obviously this is more kind of just like a treat. I'm gathering that he's just an entertainment. You know, he loves Spotlight. It's funny and whatever. I was just, you know, still paying attention to the song and kind of impressed. You know, even though it was like a little joke piano to the right, he's still playing another piano, which is much different in size too. So he's got to like adjust his hands. But I mean, there's not really much to say about this performance. I'm surprised that he plays, and he plays that well. I figured from the live stuff I've seen of 14, I thought it was going to be like the Lahi, the woman who plays piano. I just figured that he hires her for all the piano stuff. So that also took me by surprise. The whole thing took me by surprise, really. Honestly, there's not much to say besides I'm thoroughly impressed. And, you know, I think Nobuo fans and Soken fans can kind of live happy here together, because I heard mostly Nobuo, but I also now know that he's capable of it as well. I'm not saying that he wasn't capable, I just never heard that side as far as I know. And that was nice. It was a nice little surprise. Remember, I'm like 70 videos in 14. I've heard a lot of this game. I know you're probably scoffing like, oh, you haven't heard a lot. But for the average person that has never played this game, I've heard a lot. And I'm still being surprised. That's a good thing. But also, I want to hear more like this, though. I want to see just how vast this person's library of musical knowledge is. I'm biased. I really love piano stuff, regardless of who it was. But I think that was one of my favorite songs from 14 that I've heard. Like, top 10. You know, and that's in a pool of like Wrath of the Harrier, Brute Justice, Black Wolf. That one song that I always forget, I'm so sorry. It's also kind of like a sad piano one, I think. It's like on an island. It's also deserted, and there's like just water all over the place. It's like a pretty sad story. I don't remember. I'm sure you guys will tell me. But it also kind of reminded me of that too. Now that I think about it, maybe that was Soken too. I don't know. But either way, I enjoyed this. Lost City of Amdapor. Please let me know, 14 fans, how the rest of this area plays out. Is it a sad section? Are there other cool songs attached to it? Is there a boss attached to this? Do you care for the song? Do you like it as much as I did? I'm still in shock. Because the last song I heard from 14 didn't really wow me too hard, and that was a big song. So, you know, I just never truly know how I'm going to feel at the end of, as soon as I press the record button. So I enjoyed that. That was nice. I never lost faith in 14. But damn, I just can't believe they're still surprising me over a year later. Anyways, thank you, Snoob and Tarun DMC for that. Thank you to the 14 crowd to continue supporting me. Thank you to my patrons, and thanks to my platinum members on Patreon for making these videos possible. Kevin, Patrick, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, Kalanen, Guardy Lane, Mushimari, Justin, Knox, and S-Flot. Once again, I will see you all in the next video. Let me know what you can about this game. Well, not about the game, but about the song. And I will see you all in the next video. My name is Jesse. Take it easy. Bye.